Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick. Today we have set number 30547, this Dragon Hunter Polybag. It contains 63 pieces and retails for $4. This is a Ninjago Season 9 Polybag. Not yet available in physical stores, but on both Walmart.com and Google Express you can find this available for purchase, in the US at least. And Google Express is just certain parts of the US because some of them will be sold out in your area. But you should be able to get it from Walmart.com anyway. The instruction leaflet is, pretty large. It's twice the size of what I just showed you. But I don't want to unfold it all out on camera. But, this set contains one minifigure and one little dragon build. The dragon build, it's small, 63 pieces. And it does have a good amount of articulation to it. It's got, a head that can be rotated all the way around. I love the use of the boomerang in white there. I think that is pretty effective. And, you can rotate it. Very good range of motion there. The legs can move up and down. You do have these Nexo Knight swords. I believe they've appeared in silver before, but I think they're more common. Actually, no, this is a lighter blue. So I think that light blue could potentially be a new part. If not, it's a rare part, at least. All the legs, are movable. And you do have the feet, which can move up and down to, flatten onto a surface. So you can get a really good stance there. And I don't know. It's a small thing. So, it's probably a micro scale version of something that you maybe see in the show potentially. I don't think in the US we're up to episode, well, not in the US, but in wherever they're being aired, we're up to a certain episode, and I've seen up to the latest one. I think it's the 6th episode in season, and I don't think we've seen an ice dragon. Well, we saw an ice dragon, but it was a really big one. So we haven't seen a dragon quite like this. Also, the tail can move up and down, and you can rotate the end, so that's cool. We haven't seen a dragon quite like this, though. So, you could also view it as a baby dragon, though. And, use it with minifigures. It just makes this hunter here a little bit more of a bad guy. You can, use this stud shooter, shoot at the dragon. I don't know what good that does, really, for this guy. And the other thing that you can do is you can stand a figure on these two exposed studs on the back, so it can look, to an extent, like he's riding the dragon. I would have been more convincing if you could sit him down, but, it doesn't really allow for that. The dragon's not designed to contain him that way. As far as I can tell, this figure has not been given a name yet. It is just a dragon hunter. One of, Iron Baron's, soldiers, hunters, I guess. The parts makeup appears to be the same as heavy metal, except without the cool new armor piece, which would have been an amazing inclusion for this polybag. Such a great part, just to use. So I wish we would have seen that, but, it's reasonable considering this was a $4 set, and you do get this cool little side build. It's not just a minifigure. It makes sense for it not to be the super, highest end polybag. But the rice hat in dark brown is cool. It was already used in this color for Jungle Garmadon, I believe. But, still a cool part. The printed designs for this wave of bad guys is pretty cool. I like it. I like the metallic silver print on there. On the front of the torso, there's a little bit of that. Not as much on the front. But, overall it looks cool. The legs are okay. Nothing crazy with them. I like the torso better. Stud gun is just a stud gun. And that facial print is good. I think that's the same as heavy metal, but I can't tell exactly. But, it does appear in a total of 5 of the 100 sets. So, it's not the least common, but not the most common either. It's just a cool facial print, and I like the way this character looks with the hat. So overall, this is a cool polybag. For $4, you get a minifigure, which, you know, is just a good thing to add to your hunter army. So, you know, it's a cool thing to get multiples of, and just having an extra is cool. Also, it is an exclusive configuration of parts. This is the only version where you get basically heavy metal without the shoulder armor / weapon holder thing. So, you know, it will still add a little bit of variation to your army. The dragon, though, I think is the highlight of this set. It's a cool little build. It looks nice. Better than, you know, Cole's Skybound Dragon for being so small. And it has some cool pieces as well. The boomerang appears in 3 sets total. Originally used for the Bat Dune Buggy, Captain Boomerang, as weapons. And, you know, the swords are both relatively uncommon. I believe this may be exclusive, but I'm not an Exo Knights expert, so I can't tell you that for certain. But if it is, that's really cool. These do appear in a couple of their sets, though. But overall, I think that this is a great polybag. Really happy I was able to pick this up and didn't miss out on it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little polybag review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone. Whoops.